Hello and welcome back to Factorio. Today we are starting on Blue Science 100k SPM. Before we do that, we have to move a couple of things out the way. This bad boy needs to go up here next to the military science. Boom. This bad boy needs to go up here. Then we remove both of these. Perfect. And while this is doing its thing, let's take a look again at what we actually need for Blue Science. So we're gonna need 133k per minute iron plates, 30k copper plates. Coal is not actually that relevant because we're not making that here. We're gonna make plastic instead. But we're basically gonna need a little bit over 3 full belts of plastic. Because we're gonna need 75k red circuits per minute. And there's a small problem with that because the setup that we have built here doesn't do that much. It does 60k. Right? Now we could potentially double this. Because we have legendary electromagnetic plants. But the problem with that is we would need to find a different design for these belts here. Because we only have about 50 per second more headroom to go here. And we're already filling this belt, right? So we are having 4 full belts, in theory, from this. Right? So I'm thinking probably I'm just leaving it as it is. And yeah, I think I'm leaving it as it is. And then we're just building 2 of them. And they're gonna be here and here, respectively. And then Blue Science will be the next step over. Unfortunately, again, then, this build needs 138,000, which would be 3 of those builds. There should be enough left over from the first 2 to probably cover the 18k per minute, though. And then we'd need 33,000 blue per minute. I don't know how much this is making. No, this is not making enough, so we'd need more than this. And again, this here potentially is an input problem, as these are almost already eating full belts of green. So we'd probably... How much did I say this was? This is 19k. Yeah, so if we build another one of these, and then we have a little bit left over, because we're gonna need blue circuits for other stuff, right? Like rocket parts. I think that's a fairly good plan. honestly. Okay, so the first thing that we need to do is make sure that these things are running again. And we have the stone, I think, here. 3 belts of stone go here. Change this up. That goes there. This goes there. That goes there. We can probably just throw these, yep. Because all these do is go down here. I'm pretty sure, yes. So they only go to the build for purple signs. And we do this. Boom. And I think these two go here as well. Yes. We're just gonna steal the steel belts. See what I did there? That's hilarious. But this is iron plates, which we had somewhere. This is the one, yeah? Yes, this is the one. That's the one. Then we'd need the other 2 stone belts somewhere. These 2. They would be here. And was it on the right side, I think? Yeah. And here, respectively. And then we'd have another steel belt here. That was somewhere here. Oh, I think it's this one, yeah. Is this the steel belt we were looking for? We probably should be cleaning this up. If I don't, it's gonna remain there for another 100 episodes or something. I've been known to be not great at these kind of cleanups. There we go. So the steel belt goes here, yeah. And then we have red circuits somewhere. This belt. And red circuits was here. Then that would be this one. Boom. And the split belt would go here somewhere. I think it's on the right side here. So this is where we want the split belt. I'll just do this. Because why not? That should honestly be it. And then we'll connect this here. Boom. And that belt also goes away. Like, everything is so much easier when I mark these things out. When I move builds, I don't have to think about what to put where. So I've already planned that out once. Okay, this should be starting up again. We can do the next one then. Okay, let's start with the 2 iron belts. This is something we don't need anymore. This is just in the way. Speaking of things that we should clean up. No. Right, this is the... this is this setup. Yeah, we're gonna have to build a new one of that. Here we have the iron. Goes there. And there. This we remove. The output comes here. We'll just remove this belt. There we go. Blue circuits, we can remove this. Blue circuits will go here instead. We just need to go down and find the blue circuits. Just here. This can go away. We'll have a copper belt here. It's all fine and good. And the next copper belt will be here. No. We have green circuits here as well. That's gonna go here though. Okay. This is the copper belt. There we go. So then we take the green circuits that we found just now. And then the last one is gonna be this steel. That needs to go in here. That's not true. That's not true. We need these as well. We need to do something temporary here, I think. This is gonna be highly freaking temporary. I don't know which one is which. We're gonna drag them here. And then we'll see which is which. We should still be able to get these in here. Wait, yeah, that's weird. We shouldn't have put that there. That's not true. But I'm gonna let it be like that for now. I don't know if it's like worth it to try and clean that up. Probably not. This can go away. Okay, so the batteries and the plastic is flowing in here. Flowy, flowy, flow. So this and this is what we need. Yep. Okay, cool. Now that seems to be pretty good. How much can we consume here roughly? 23k. We're looking at a fairly big lab area already. Okay. Now comes the part where we have to do something. So we're gonna take this out, yeah. We're gonna take this completely out. I'm gonna put it down there just to kind of save it. And this blue belt can go away. It's fine. These 2 iron belts. Can go away. Same with the steel. Goes all the way up here. And I think the red circuits as well, yeah? Okay. And the sulfur belt. We'll put that down here somewhere. Okay. Again, red circuits. We're gonna need 75k. We are taking this. That's unfortunate. We're putting that here. The simple reason for this is I want to clean this up a little bit. Like this, for example. I don't see why we should be getting that from there. We should be getting it from here. It's gonna be a little bit more belts. This is gonna be very unused area. Which is a bit sad, but can't really do much about it. And then this part here, I also really want to clean up. The plastic that comes in here. Want to make something that mixes it. That's not terrible. Is that too much to ask? Might be. Okay. Right, we don't need this anymore. We can remove this. And that. We genuinely don't need that anymore, which is great. You guys are still working. Kinda, yeah, but we ran out of blue now because we did remove that. Okay, so this here looks so mega garbo. And I need to sneeze 2 seconds. Ugh, that's a big sneeze. Anyway. We try to clean this up a little bit here. We are merging some things here. And this would then be... Can I borrow this, for example? So this is going to be copper input. And this is going to be circuits, plastic. And here we have... Well, this is not consistent either. I kind of want to have it circuits outside, plastic inside. Okay, so if we just... I'm gonna throw this whole thing out. This is gonna be a lot of cleanup here. So if we wanted to make this symmetrical, which we do, this would then be plastic circuits. And here we would have... this, no. Oh no, that doesn't display correctly. Whatever. I guess it's not gonna be symmetrical. This will be copper input. This is not gonna be here. That's gonna be there. That will be there. We're gonna have to cut that. We're gonna have to cut this. This and this. This needs to go away. Copper goes in there. Circuits go out there. Cool. So, if the goal is 26, if we remove 10, 10, we do this. This is kind of where we want the circuits to go, right? we can make this fit together. This is not exactly surefire that we'll get this to fit together. Okay. That's not bad. One, two, three, four. We've got 8. We've got 8 belts of circuits, and that's gonna come from the 3 input belts. Yeah, because we split it several times here. Could we do cheeky little... Let's see. Could we do cheeky little this? No, sorry, that's the incorrect direction. We're gonna need a 3 to 8. I don't know if this is gonna be great. Okay. Gonna have to get 8 belts through here. This spaghetti stuff to get this working. It's chaos. As I said, we kinda needed to have this here to make this connect. That being said, one of these belts needs to go down here. That's gonna be... That's gonna be like this. Yeah, that's gonna be like that. Next one needs to go here. Next one needs to go here. Wait, what? This is what I meant. Only having 3 over here now. Okay. No. So plastic has to, well, this looks better. Clean. It's not at all messy. And we got the circuits in here. And this one as well. Don't need that anymore. And plastic. Come here and then go in there. Plastic will then also go here. And I'm gonna do this, and this is gonna be... So I get some plastic. No, we can't jump all of that. We're gonna need 4 copper lanes as well here. It's gonna be 2 on this side. Like so. that. Not that. And just to reiterate here, we're gonna put the copper here. We should put it up here actually. Where we'll put the actual inputs here. Same with the circuits. They're gonna come from there. Plastic is not. We're gonna have to draw plastic from somewhere else. I'm probably ruining... I think we're doing it out here, honestly. And we'll just go all the way down here, and then plastic is gonna come in that way. I think that's about it. This mess is tough to look at. Not gonna lie. Anyway, we're gonna take that. And we're gonna make another one. Because this is the amount of circuits that we need. Okay. Let's find ourselves some copper belts. We're gonna need 8 of them. So it's gonna be here, I think. Yes. Not that far. Okay. That's one belt. Two belts. Three belts, done. And 4. This we need to remove. Yep. And here we have this belt. Will be this bad boy. So, belt number 5. Hopefully these are connected all the way, but we're about to find out. And belt number 6. Seven. And 8. Okay. Okay, that's also coming. Great. Now we need to find 6 belts of green circuits, and they're gonna come from way, way, way up. We're gonna start with the first one here. And where was that again? Oh, it's not actually this far. I think it's here somewhere. We take this first belt here. We will arrive here. It's not that bad. Belt number 2. And belt number 3. Cool. Then we have their belt. You guys are not connected, are you? No, you're not, because we took that for other stuff. We're gonna need another 3 belts. I'm gonna do this in the meantime, but we're gonna have to fix this. We're gonna have to fix that. We're stealing these from yeah. But I'm too lazy to do that right now. Anywho. So the next circuit belt that we need yeah, we're gonna have to go a bit further up and come and meet it here. This is gonna be the 5th belt. Also, it looked like there was some problem with the circuits, because it doesn't look like they're producing full belts. I don't like that. I might need to check that out. Is it the iron input that makes it like this? I think it is. I think it is. Yeah. Okay. That means, unfortunately, that we need to shift some things over here. We'll need to shift this one step over. Same with this. Which means we'll also need another beacon here. We won't need this anymore. I think. So we'll need to shift this one step over. Boom, boom, boom. Don't need that. Need that. We're gonna need another thing here. No, sorry. We're gonna need another thing here. Like so. And that's gonna be that. Then we're placing that down again. It should be fine. That should also be fine. That needs an extra thing. This should still produce. Yeah, we said 240k, right? Probably. Okay. So that should be fine. Now we have everything here except plastic, and we're gonna need 6 full belts of plastic. This is 6 full belts of plastic, so this is exactly what we need. Okay. That's not gonna be enough. You know what? What if we do this then? I think that's what we do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Because oh yeah, they're not fully built yet. Okay. This is now 6 belts of plastic. To which we need some coal input here as well. There we go. This should be 6 belts. Fortunately, this is really in the way as well. Unfortunate. Second belt. Third belt. I put this too close to this. Belt number 4. Five. And number 6. Perfect. I have a suspicion that oil production is gonna struggle a bit soon. This is gonna be a lot. This is a lot of resources. Now, these red circuits, why are we... Okay, that's kind of weird. Now, these red circuits, they will only go to this production right here. And the next belt will come up here. That's gonna go here. And we do... And we can drag that up there. Because blue science is gonna be here. You guys should be pulling full belts from these now. Almost, at least. So these should be working real hard. They are working kind of hard, yeah. We are right now making 62k per minute. That's a lot. Right. And there we go. This should saturate all of the belts. And we now have 8 very beautiful lanes of red circuits. And 123,000 per minute. Which is a bit more than we wanted, but That's a lot of red circuits. So now we are prepared. Almost. We need to make sure that we have 25,000 sulfur per minute as well. Which we do have, we just need to drag the belts. So that's a nice surprise. So if we can find those sulfur belts to go here, we can start building the blue science, and then we are on track to 100k. Is it chemical science? Yeah, 100k chemical science per minute. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. If you enjoy content like this, consider subscribing to my channel. And as always, thanks for watching and have a really nice day.